Alright, man, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy JevonAmir back with another video, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into the video. I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. So, alright, y'all, let's be real. GTA has owned the open world game space for years now, bro. Like, what other game do you know that's competing with GTA, like, in general, besides open world? You got games like Cyberpunk that tried to do it. You got games like Red Dead Redemption, Watch Dogs 2, Watch Dogs 1. But none of them are like GTA. None of them have the experience of fun or like open world like GTA. You feel me? But the devs behind this game are actually former GTA producers. Like the people that's working on Mindseye worked on GTA also. Like GTA 5, GTA San Andreas, all the GTAs, they worked on them. So this game has high expectations already going into it. Today I'm breaking it all down. Gameplay, story, graphics, mechanics, and even small stuff GTA fans noticed. Alright, let's talk a little bit about Mindseye for a little bit. Mindseye is more of an open world shooter game. Games like Cyberpunk or, games like Ghost of Tsushima also. It's more so like that. You're more into the story. You're more in tune with the characters. Games like that. So it's not really as much freedom as GTA on that end. But it's still a game that you would have fun with, but not as fun so far with open world like GTA will. You can go around being a menace. In Mind's Eye, you won't be able to be a menace like that for real and have as much fun as you would in GTA, because it's just not a game that's like that. You're more like emotional towards the characters and how they are and getting to know certain people that you're meeting along the game. So that's one of the things I will say about Mind's Eye. It's not like as fun when it comes to that perspective. But the cinematic of it, like the explosions, the cutscenes, like it's unreal. Like it's insane. Like the graphics and everything like that. Now that we are on Unreal Engine 5, which is this game is on, it makes it like so much more. It makes everything like possible with the cinematics and all that. It's just crazy. GTA on the other hand, it focuses on wild missions, crooked characters, and a whole bunch of freedom. That's what GTA focuses on. It's mainly freedom. Like the freedom in that game is crazy. But think of Mind's Eye as if Cyberpunk 2077 and Watch Dogs had a baby. That's pretty much what Mind's Eye is. Like, so not so much of a as Watch Dogs. Like you're not decoding networks, hacking into systems, stealing cars, running from the cops, killing cops. It's kind of like that, but it's kind of not like that. Mind's Eye is a more story driven game. Like it's cinematic, it's story driven. It's just there for you to admire all the graphics. It's basically like you're playing a movie. Think of it like that. You're literally playing a action movie, literally, as a character. Like for example, Mind's Eye is way more chaotic and dramatic than GTA is. Like there are games like it just really bases on what you prefer. Do you prefer more chaotic and unreal, like not unrealistic, but like cinematic type of gameplay, or or do you prefer more realistic gameplay, but not as cinematic? So it's not gonna be as like crazy like. But Mind's Eye is supposed to have a really really good story. Of course, we can't try it out yet, but as we done seen from the trailers, the game looks really good. It does have a lot of bugs though, like that we've been seeing, but they said all the bugs will be patched at launch. I'm just really hoping it's not like a Cyberpunk type of launch, like how everybody gets hyped for it and then it just flops at launch. Like Cyberpunk 2077 launch was so horrible. Like bro, everything in there was just laggy. You had disconnects from the game. Everything was like out of place, especially if you played on PlayStation 5. Like it was just horrible at launch. But now the games got better, but it's then kind of died off, so not as many people play it like that. But Mind's Eye is looking really good right now. Aside from all the bugs that's been in the trailer, it just looks really published. Now here's the big difference between the two games, between GTA and Mind's Eye. In GTA, it's fully open world. That's one of the main key things. GTA is fully open world. You can go anywhere, anytime with no loading screens. Like the playground for GTA it's incredible. Mind's Eye is not quite like that. It uses like a world design to where it's like a large sandbox pretty much, but the zones are connected to like cinema transitions. So like think of like Uncharted 4 or Red Dead Redemption 2, more guided areas. So it's not as, you don't have that much freedom like how you do in GTA. I feel like that's really what's going to hold this game back a little bit, cuz if it had like a full open world like GTA, where you can just go anywhere and just walk in the buildings and stuff like that. Of course, in GTA, you can't walk in every building, which is, we're hoping that's a thing in GTA 6, where you're going to be able to walk in, if not every building, pretty much almost any building, to make it more realistic. But I feel like that's what Mindseye is missing. Because if you could just, have a lot more freedom and not have it more story driven, I feel like that's what's holding this game back a lot. But I mean, it just depends on what you like. Some people love it and some people don't. Me personally, I think it keeps the pacing tight and immersed for like high, combat, like, always into action. But I it's kind of iffy with me. I don't know. What do y'all think? I kind of like it. I kind of don't like it. I definitely think it could be a lot better than what it is, but I guess we'll have to see when the game comes out if they have any DLC or anything added to it that lets you, more free roam than what it is. But yeah. Now combat is a whole nother story. That's a whole different story right there. GTA has always been kind of like arcadey. Not bad, but it's like a more arcadey game when it comes to combat. They add layers to theirs. Like you got cover based mechanics like Gears of War, for example, like the where you go behind cover and stuff like that. It's more of a smooth, responsive gameplay, like that we've been seeing from the trailers and the gameplay. You got cool tech abilities and gadgets like how they have in Watch Dogs Legions, like how like you got tech abilities in there and stuff like that. It's kind of like that. And it also adds like cinematic transition mid combat. It feels like a movie when you fight, literally. Like if you watch the gameplay, it literally feels like you're in a movie. That's one of the crazy things about this game. Like it's a game like this shouldn't really be possible right now. Like that's how crazy it is. Like when you watch this game, it's unmatched for real. But that being said, GTA Chaos is unmatched too. I mean, they both like, you got people sticking sticky bombs to a helicopter. Like you got 5-star chases. You getting chased by SWAT, all that. I feel like GTA is definitely more fun when it comes to that. Combat, even though it is a little bit arcadey sometimes. But I definitely feel like the gunplay is definitely better in GTA if you're looking for like a more realistic, type of game. Like it's definitely more fun in there than Mindseye, because Mindseye is more like arcade, not arcadish, but it's more like cinematic. Like you're not really. It's kind of hard to explain. You would just have to like look at it for yourself. It's just not the same. Like GTA would definitely have more fun for sure. Another thing I want to go ahead and cover on is GTA's vehicle system. Like their vehicle system is one of the most iconics that we have in gaming history, because you got cars, planes, bikes, tanks. They've literally got it all. They got everything that you could think of, pretty much. Not every car, but they have a lot of cars that you could think of that GTA has. Especially with GTA 6 coming out, I'm pretty sure they're going to add even more cars to the collection. So it's definitely going to be a lot of variety that you're going to have. Mindseye isn't trying to give you dozens of vehicles like how GTA is. So you're going to be limited to, more futuristic cars. It's not like how in GTA you can go and get you a scat pack, or not a scat pack, but like a car that's closer a car that's closer to it. So, Mindseye isn't really trying to do all that. They're just trying to, focus on the gameplay and the guns and stuff like that. They're not really trying to, do all that. They don't really care about that. But nonetheless, GTA definitely takes that with no problem. But I will say about Mindseye though, Mindseye is definitely one of the best looking games we have ever seen before, ever in gaming history. Built in with Unreal Engine 5, the lighting, the reflections, the character models, all of it looks insane. Like there's not one detail in here that just does not look crazy about the graphics. Like the graphics are unmatched. Like this is literally one of the best graphics that we have had in years. And for it to be only 2025, it's only going to get anything but better from here. But GTA 6 trailers look good also, but Mind's Eye is just different. Like there Even like the menus, the HUD, the dialogue system feels like, you know, insane. I definitely think the graphics for Mindseye is, you know, close to GTA 6. Like GTA 6 is a little bit behind Mindseye, but Mindseye, you know, like it's just amazing. Mindseye is one of those games. It's like the devs just knew that people were going to be streaming this game. They literally just knew it, so they made everything in the game look like a literal cutscene. Literally, they just like, you know what? We're going to make this whole entire game look like a cutscene because we know people was going to want to play it. We saw what Cyberpunk 2077 did, and we just want to improve on it. That's literally what they said. But like I said though, GTA gives you absolute freedom. Like, I know a whole bunch of people that play GTA. You waste hours doing literally nothing productive, and you will still have fun in that game. That's how good GTA is. Like, you can spend your whole entire day just doing nothing, but as long as you're RPing, you're going to have fun 9 times out of 10. Mind's Eye is more structured, like, you know, around missions and choices guide you through the story. Like, it's kind of like Death Stranding, you know. It's one of those. It's like, it's more like you're playing a Netflix series, if that makes sense, where you are the main character, literally. I mean, that's dope and all, but it means like it's less trolling NPCs and more getting emotionally attached to characters for casual gamers. You know, GTA's freedom wins, but for more story heads, Mind's Eye is definitely the new wave. Like, you know, Ghost of Yotei and games like that. This definitely takes it away with no problem. So here's my final take. GTA and Mind's Eye are playing two different games. Like, GTA, don't get me wrong, is still the sandbox king. They will 9 times out of 10 always will be. There's no other game that's going to have a sandbox game like GTA that we will probably ever see. But Mind's Eye is a cinematic ride that, you know, they definitely took their time with this game. Like, the cinematics in this game is off the charts. It's amazing. But if you're, you know, more into like raw fun and online madness, you know, a whole bunch of stuff happening online gameplays, definitely do GTA 6. Like, not even just GTA 6, just GTA in general. Like, GTA wins. But, you know, if you're more so like ready for like next gen that looks insane and feels literally insane, like you're playing in a movie, Mind's Eye is definitely worth the game that you should, like, you know, that you should try with no hesitation at all. But let me know what y'all think, man. I'm definitely going to be trying out Mind's Eye, you know, giving it a, you know, just giving it a try. I definitely do think that the game will be worth my time, you know. I definitely think what will make this game a lot better, which is we probably will never see, is if it gets added to online. Like, gets a multiplayer version like of it. Like how I've been saying, like Cyberpunk 2077, I think that game would be so much better if it had a multiplayer version to the game. But games like this, they're 9 times out of 10, they're not going to get no multiplayer version of it. But if it was to get one, I feel like that would make this game a lot better. But that's my final take, man. See, just please hit that follow button and subscribe, please. And also go follow my Twitch if y'all want to see more clips like that, because that's really where I'm at. And then I post onto YouTube after those clips are done. But if you want to see them on time, go follow my Twitch. Thank y'all.